Hey, what's going on, YouTube fans? It's your boy, Kesso57, and it's another edition of 57 Cuisine, and I'm in the kitchen, and I'm getting our rice part of our dish ready, and so typically what I like to do is I like to rinse out my rice. I like to rinse it out a few times, make sure I get a lot of the starch out before I throw it into the rice cooker. Or if you're going to throw it in a pot and just boil some water, it's always good to just get as much of the starch out before you start cooking it or boiling it in a pot of water or your rice cooker. So we've got a cool episode today. I'm defrosting. We've got some lobster tails, but the main star of today's show is this Dungeness crab that I got at Safeway. It was on sale, and we got both of these Dungeness crabs for $9.63, which is a whopping discount from what would have been $54. So we're gonna get some of this stuff ready. And I'm pretty excited for this new episode of 57 Cuisine. I've thoroughly rinsed our potatoes and took off any of these bud roots that might have grown off as they were kind of sitting in my storage area while we were getting our beautiful kitchen remodeled. And so this is one of the tricks of the trades that your boy Kesso57 is going to teach you. So typically you want to add salt in your water as you boil your potatoes. And we've got my favorite. I love using this sea salt for whenever I cook octopus. And so we're gonna use some of the same sea salt. Not too much, because this is actually really good sea salt. That's actually perfect right there. And we're gonna let that boil for a minute while I pick up some extra ingredients. Don't worry, I've got my assistant chef here. But rule number one, never leave a pot unattended. It's very unsafe to leave the kitchen and do anything while you leave something cooking, because at any point your pot could boil over and could start a massive fire. So it's always safety first here in 57 Cuisine. As you can see, we would like to keep our beautiful kitchen as clean as we can. We've got a lot going on. We've got our rice cooker situation going on from earlier, but our potatoes, we will need some beautiful mashed potatoes whipped up at the end. And this is the start. I'm using this brand of rice. These are the only two rice bags that I had. I haven't really had time to restock my inventory. So we're just going to use some medium grain rice, I think some long grain rice. Typically, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. We're just going to be mixing the rice in. Not only for sushi rice, I don't have any short grains, typically a 1-to-1 ratio. But for today, we're just using some long grain. It's just going to be a backup or just a background character in today's episode. So I'm pretty excited. So we've got this basically, I guess, 1-to-2. We got a 1-to-2 ratio going on. So let's get some rice going on. Okay, 7 Cuisine. We find ourselves quite the predicament. Here at 57 Cuisine, we gotta keep our strength up and our dendrites growing, so these blueberries are awesome to snack on in between scenes. Prepare this dish. What's our time? We better go. So we got a wedge of Gouda cheese. I'm gonna come on over here. Pound down. Alright, cool. So we already boiled our potatoes, strained it. We had to go to the supermarket right now for our mashed potatoes. And get the water simmering. I gotta put some butter in here. We're gonna go ahead and put this down. Alright, so we're over here. I had to do a bunch of stuff. We got onions sweating. I roasted the garlic. So now, you guys gonna watch me focus. I had to turn it on. Heat's on low. You guys can watch me from over here. Work. Wash my hands, so then that way you guys don't see that I touch the camera and I touch the food. So, yeah, I washed my hands. I turned this on low. Let me find some oil. Put some oil in here. Shit. Roasted garlic. Filming. Okay, we're back. Using the Devon knife. Back in there. For the heart. Onions and garlic. And I put that truffle oil in. Good. That's where this is gonna go. Guessed it, inside the mashed potatoes. Oh, yeah. Smidget more water. Some butter. Speed this up. So now what we're doing is we're going to melt some of this butter with the garlic, and we're going to pour it in with the mashed potatoes. jumping over here. Get into the thick of it. Alright, boom. Those onions going. Garlic and onions. Cool. Garlic, onion, mashed potato with the cheesy Gouda. Wedge some more Gouda in there. The Gouda, cheesy Gouda wedge. A lot of Gouda. Salt. Salt and pepper. It's pretty good, but I feel like it's not really overpowering. It's very light taste. I'm not sure if I want to go more, but it's honestly really good. Keep in mind, this is pretty much just for me. I need to be knowing what the fuck it tastes like while I'm eating. We're getting our crab magic on, our dungeon magic. So we're boiling some water once again. Kind of got some of the test stuff ready for the rest of the video. We've got our Gouda, mashed potatoes, buttery Gouda. So I was testing out some of this for the stir fry that we're gonna do. Got a lot more camera difficulties. Got a lot more we got going on. We got a lot of veggies we have to start cooking. The carrots are done, but we decided to add a little extra to our surf and turf, a little piece of salmon we picked up at Safeway. Quick skirt steak to make this an extra protein meal. And we've got ourselves quite the catch of the day. So we got crab and lobster going on for our episode of 57 Cuisine. We're going out, and this is Breaching the Dungeon with your boy Kesso 57. We are now breaching the dungeon. Breaching the dungeon with Kesso 57. Behind the scenes of this next episode of 57 Cuisine as we take advantage and explore this new kitchen that we've got going on here at 57 Cuisine. So if you jump back to our first season of 57 Cuisine, we have a completely different kitchen now. And we're taking advantage of this awesome sale we got here at Safeway. Have those frozen lobster, and we got these Dungeness crab. So we're gonna be doing the mega surf and turf. Well, stay tuned. Alright, cool, we got the water boiling. This is the best part. Alright, cool. So I found out this tells us that it's a boy, it's a male, if it has this vertical thing. Typically females will have like a round shape here. This one is a male. We already got this guy in here. Boom, this one is going into 1, 2, and 3. I decided to grab a third one. Hold that. I don't want to let. Everyone hop in the fucking tub. Wanted to make sure that we got all 3 of these guys in there. We're gonna add a little bit more water. We're gonna let this boil for 14. Let's say 7 minutes for each one, for each pound. It's roughly almost 2 pounds, a pound and a half each. This one of them for sure is, yeah, 2 of them are 2 pounds. Hopefully we'll get interrupted. But we're looking at a good almost 30 minutes. So this is gonna be a while. So we're gonna do a lot of vegetable prepping right now. And it looks like we're ready to boil our golden beets. Yeah, do we jump into this already? Alright, cool, we're filming. Alright, cool. So, bam, we're gonna take the heat off. We've been cooking for like 35 minutes. I decided to try to use this. It's typically for oil, but we're just gonna scoop out Dungeness crab. Wait, sorry. Different these. Typically, you're supposed to grab it from the back. Instead, you're supposed to grab it from the back. So, fucking pour it in. Fucking strain. This guy going over here. Yeah, one guy down. 2 guys to go. What are you doing in there, bruh? What are you fucking doing in there, bruh? Yeah, I gotta get that third guy. Yeah, this one was $3, so I was like, you know what? I went to Safeway. So make it 3. Might as well. So we're gonna do some cool stuff with it. But I was supposed to make an ice bath. So yeah, it's hot. I saved that guy. Alright, cool. We're gonna have to fucking clean the mess up. I gotta clean that up. Then we're gonna get ready to do the ice bath. A little late on the ice bath, but a better way to do the ice bath. And with them on the raised bubble gums cup. And there are 3 guys in here. As you can see, the steam dissipating from the crabs. They're still really hot on the inside. I grabbed one of them. It's still scorching hot. I want to fill this up to really get this crab going so I don't burn myself while I'm trying to take the meat out. It's a little baby bath. A little bit of steam. We got some steam going. Alright, cool. So we're gonna get a cool shot of me taking one of these guys apart. Cool down, it's nice and cool. So it's gonna be easy for me to handle. Boom, just like that. Clean all that shit out. That's all the fucking garbage we don't want. Face like that. Some people say this is part of the meat. The whoopie. Not really fucking with it. These are the gills here. These are the gills. Heard that you could eat them, but we're not gonna be eating them in this dish. I heard they're really good. So I'm not gonna be consuming this part. None of that. These are the innards. just say this is the liver. So they say this part right here, it's the liver. We're not gonna eat that. Some people eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. Bam, we're gonna come in one more time. This is all the good meat right here. All the good meat. This is all the shit we're gonna throw away. Show you guys one more time. So if you watch all the videos, this is how you can tell if it's a male or a female. It said it's gonna look like the fucking Lincoln Memorial, which it is. The Lincoln Memorial, typically the females will have more rounded thing right here. I had a lot. Those are limes and shit. Okay, cool. We're still going live. Right, cool. You gotta see the good meat. The good meat. Okay, cool. Clean all this shit out. garbage, and this is all the good meat. We just separated all the good meat from the Dungeness crab. So so I'm just taking the rest of the steak, getting some nice juices going on, and what we're gonna be doing is, like always, we're gonna throw that butter into the potatoes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna save the meat and this meat is done. Okay, 100% done. Rest of this is done. Got beautiful butter. It's gonna go into the mashed potatoes. All of that. Just flavor. The steak juice. It's going in. Even the burnt on stuff. It wasn't really a lot burnt on, but we're just gonna take it anyways. And the mashed potatoes. Add an actual flavor. Mix that up. Luckily, the oil's hot. Take the steak out of the way before it falls. Our famous miso yuzu butter, or yuzu miso butter. We got the yuzu and the miso paste going on in here. And this time we're just doing lobster with the salmon. So we're doing the Omega surf and turf. Get this miso paste mixed up in there. Should probably use a fork. The power of movie magic. Pan down. There we go. Got miso butter going on. We'll blend it up. We'll smear some of that miso paste on our salmon. Get a nice miso salmon. Miso yuzu butter salmon. Miso yuzu butter lobster. Nice sweet onions, garlic. You guys can see the garlic cloves that I smashed up. Some beautiful miso paste on there. We're gonna smear that miso paste all over. Lobsters are cooking really good. Miso paste for everybody. I feel like Bob Ross. We're just painting our canvas with this miso yuzu butter. Oh, there we go. Painting our canvas with miso yuzu butter. Look at that. Ooh. All on there. All on the flow. Miso yuzu butter for everybody. Lobster gets it. We're just getting it. Like I said, we got it like on low. Got some stains from the other red chickpeas. Lobster's pretty much done. So at this point, it's just getting our salmon to cook. The salmon, so we could put the salmon inside of the toaster oven to sear the outside of the salmon a little bit better. We're gonna be doing. So we're gonna be saving this juice right here. We're gonna pour it in the mashed potatoes, surf and turf potatoes. Get all that. Save this. We're gonna stir fry right now. So we're gonna taste it. This is the miso yuzu butter. A1. We timed it just right. It's perfect. Golden. I'm putting money on this. We did our lobster today. I took it out the freezer, so it did not sit around. These are perfect. This is the consistency that you want with the miso yuzu butter. And the onions made it amazing. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna heat it up and we're gonna mix it in our mashed potatoes. And we're just about ready to start our stir fry surf and turf, the Omega stir fry surf and turf. Got our meats. We're gonna cut up the meat for our surf and turf stir fry right now. We wanted to get this butter going so we could warm up our mashed potatoes. We're gonna turn the heat up just to get it simmering. So when we pour this into our mashed potatoes, it's gonna be nice and hot. It's gonna have potatoes nice and warm. No one wants cold butter in the potatoes. This is the desired effect that we wanted. Over here they're getting kind of dry, waiting around, but we've just been adding all the butter that we could from each dish that we've been pumping out. Next, we're gonna add this one in. So, just like that, all of it, all of it, all of it. Go low heat, pan on. Whoa, 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 camera, come back. Camera one, focus. It's important. Surf and turf butter action going on. The mashed potatoes are just gonna take in all that flavor. This is the best miso yuzu butter that I've made. So I'm really proud to mix this in. Saving all that. We're using the kale stems. This kale stems have a lot of vitamins in them. We're not gonna throw away. We're just cutting them up in little pieces, getting ready to add the rest of the vegetables. And just remember to coat your pan before you put your vegetables on so they don't burn and stick. We got a little piece of kale to pull out here. To our kale, as we put garlic and onions on the bottom. Make sure we keep all the pieces of kale in here. Clean this up. Get some lobster meat. So I'm just gonna cut it all up. Put the steam area. Now we're gonna cover it and let the steam melt the butter. So while we're waiting for our kale to steam, we pulled our salmon out of the toaster oven, and it's got a beautiful sear on top, which is what I was looking for. I enjoy the seared crust on the salmon, and we laid it on top of our carrots to see if the carrots picked up some good flavor. Pan. Turn to chef. Queso. I could use more time, but definitely cooked. So there's some of the salmon and so yuzu butter would have dripped into it. But just take like a regular carrot. And our kale. It's looking nice and steamy. I'm sure people want to steam it a little bit more. But this way, double check to make sure I didn't burn anything. And as you can see, the colors are looking amazing. Really bright, vibrant greens. Keep in mind that I rinsed my kale thoroughly and made sure that there was nothing stuck in between the leaves. It's something you always want to do, even if it is at a Whole Foods store. Or I guess considered healthy. I always want to double check because sometimes you will get kale with maybe bugs or actually some bird shit on them, but these are pretty good. But I made sure to double check And then if they're really rinsed, you can kind of rub the leaves to make sure I got anything off that might have been on them. I'm gonna give it a little more time to sweat. You might want to add a little more onions and garlic. Gonna sneak in some more butter. Bam, some more butter. Extra steamy. What are we doing now? So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pull out as much of the meat as I can with my fingers. Hey, what's going on? It's Kesso57, and this is part 2 of our Into the Dungeon adventure with our Dungeness crab. We've got Dungeness crab on the menu today, and it was quite the hassle yesterday. I did not time the dish correctly, and it's okay because it worked out. Because guess what? We've got a special dish just for Nigel. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but Uncle Roger, bam. So just as Uncle Roger always suggests, use day-old rice. So I made this rice yesterday as I was tending to the crab bucket. And yeah, so now it is officially 24 hours. Don't worry, stored everything correctly in our refrigerator. And we're ready to jump in for the rest of this episode. So come on, let's go. Alright, cool. So we've got our veggies. I had to cut up the carrots that we did yesterday when I put them in the toaster oven, and then I turned the air fryer on with the salmon. We boiled our beets, peeled them, and we left the broccoli in the water for too long, but it's okay because we're going to just mix it up with the rice. It's going to be some background noise. Got our eggs, whisked our eggs up. This is our Dungeness crab meat we pulled out. So roughly, I only took apart, so we got 1.5 crabs here. We've got 1.5 crabs here. And this is the rest of the broccoli that broke off. I cut it with the strainer, and we got some grilled onions that we made with the steak. And we got skirt steak. We've got onions and garlic that looks like they're changing color. And we've got the lobster tail. I swear, was all cooked yesterday. I think it's the garlic. The garlic looks like it's changing colors. But cool. Let's jump into this episode. So now we've got all of our ingredients laid out. It's time to fire. All right, cool. We're firing up the wok, and got some special chili oil here that my sister got for us. I think I might have mentioned this in an episode back when my sister went to Italy, but we got to use our favorite oil, the avocado oil. So I like to use the avocado oil not just because it's healthy for you, but it also cooks at a higher temperature. So that way you're not going to be burning your oil or the ingredients with low quality oil. We've got our little mixture here because I can't lie, the aroma from the crab boil kind of ticked off my mom, so she said, Richie, you really gotta stop cooking wild things in the middle of the night. Alright. We're on high, and we're at medium, and now I just went back down to low. We really don't want to get these to stick too much. I'm going to jump back in here with the rest of our ingredients. white onion. And this is pretty much good to go. So turn off. We're gonna take it off the heat. I'm gonna put that on the side. Hopefully that doesn't fly away. Right-handed, so I gotta use my right hand to serve this. What's up, Yadira?
Just making sure it's off. Oh shit, am I in your video?
Yeah, and this is Yadira, my little sister. We're on the first step. So what I did was I made the eggs and we're gonna separate them because now we're gonna put them with the rice. So now I want to keep this step.
Fried rice?
Yeah. Quieren ser como yo. Queso G. Pan's on low, so the pan's on low. The pan's on low right now, so that's why we're not getting a sizzle because I need some time. This helps buy me time. Now that we're turning the heat up, we're back on the medium. Give the pan. That pan picking up some heat. Now. Because the heat's coming up. I got medium now. Going in. Guess what? Time for some fucking carrots. Chop this beef up real quick. Put some salmon. Just add that. Salmon. Practically air fried. All going in. We're going all in. We're going all in. This is the Dungeness crab. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're back, we're going. Alright, cool. This isn't the Dungeness crab episode, but there's any fucking crab. Bam. Into the dungeon. Into the motherfucking dungeon. Enter the 36 motherfucking chambers. I'm gonna save some of that because I want to make a crab cake. Roger, how we doing? More butter. Honestly, in this kitchen, we use a lot of fucking butter. I'm sorry, we don't have MSG today, but just for Uncle Roger, next time, I swear to God, Uncle Roger, if you review my video, I got you on the next one. Remember, I'm Mexican. I'm not a super trained chef like Gordon, but it's okay. Gordon said he's gonna come through and train me, so that way the next couple videos will be better than this one. But you gotta remember, balling on the budget, just like the other videos. That butter to melt. Butter's not fucking melting. So we got the crab. All that. Wow, so more fucking scissors. I'm gonna let that melt a little bit. So typically we bust it down with the Deba. Thank you. Shout out to Chef Steven. But we're gonna fucking use these fucking Target shears. Sorry, Uncle Roger. Gotta do a lobster like that. Steak, or else it's not really a surf and turf. Onions. This is steak and onions. Might as well. All the lobster. All the fucking lobster. So make sure it's not fucking burning. I have to go with more butter. I see the butter's still here. The butter didn't even fully melt in that bee. Oh shit. Oh, fuck the rice. I'm trying to heat up all the meat. What else am I missing? Why does the garlic turn? So the garlic turned colors overnight. I have no idea. I think maybe because it was with the lobster. You think that's why? Yeah, because then I'm looking at the garlic and I'm puzzled. I swear to God, less than 24 hours. The garlic and the onions changed colors with the lobster. So it's like, okay, don't do that anymore. Steak. More fucking steak. More steak. Uncle Roger, we do a lot of steak in this kitchen. I'm Mexican. Puro res. And sometimes birria. Birria is also borrego, which is goat. Which are my specialties. More of a steak guy though, honestly. I fucks with the steak more. Alright. We need some more butter in this bitch. I could hear it sizzling saying, put more butter inside of me. Butter me up. The steak has a really good seasoning on it. I use Pappy's. Oh, we got rice flying out everywhere. Smells really good, honestly. I swear to God, Uncle Roger, you'd be fucking proud of me. The butter still hasn't fucking fully melted in there, but we're doing good. The aromas are amazing. Oh, fuck yeah. I can smell all the garlic and the onions and the butter. Oh, we're gonna put more butter in. We're gonna go on medium so we don't fucking... Where the fuck's the butter? Alright, cool. So for Uncle Roger, make sure we're still fucking going. We got some pure sesame seed oil. Saying so unless this is directly from Uncle Roger, make sure it's a Chinese brand or if it's not real. This is definitely 100% Chinese sesame oil. Where are we? There we go. Chinese sesame oil. There you go, Uncle Roger. Authentic. Remember, I'm Mexican. We also fucking measure with our eyeballs. It's my nephew. Remember, Mexicans, we do the same shit. So I flex with you, Uncle Roger. And Gordon's the homie too. Shout out to Mr. Ramsey. Gordon, you're awesome, inspiration. What are we missing? What didn't I put in here? Okay. Alright. It smells really good. This is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I wish you guys were here. Trust me, next time, if you guys want me to do it over again, I will totally do this over again for you guys. Gordon, come on. Next time you guys get Dungeness crab and you need someone to stay up all night and take the meat out of the crab for maybe the crab ramele, crab cakes, I'm your guy. I could do that shit. Where are we? Cool. Alright, so these are onions we did yesterday. A bunch of broccoli that... Well, we're using our hands. Like it. All the broccoli and onions. That's actually really good. It's literally just broccoli and onions from us cooking yesterday. We're still alive. We're still alive. We're still alive. Cool. All right. I'm trying to lose you guys. Gotta keep this beat up. How we doing, Uncle Roger? Hey, this isn't traditional. You gotta remember, Mexican, we're ghetto. I'm not a professionally trained chef, but I know what tastes good. Watch my Instagram feed for a while. You could see that I was going to all the bomb ass places. Come on now. HRD Cafe in San Francisco. Support mom and pop shops. So, get a spoon. Try this shit out. Alright, cool. We got our black spoon from Saltwood. Took this because Chef Paul Constantino was being a fucking bitch. A little bit fall in, a little bit fell in. It's really good. Trying to ask myself what else it needs. Everything's kind of subtle. There's nothing overpowering. I think that's really good about the dish. I might have put one too many dashes of the sesame seed oil, but it's all good. Cowboy up. Anything to bitch about. You know what it needs? It needs some fucking chili. I'm Mexican. And Uncle Roger says he ain't no bitch. But technically, we use the olive oil with the chili from Italy. I've got some fucking chili on the side because you already know, fucking Mexican. I got some bomb ass chili in the refrigerator that we're gonna eat. Our dish. Top this bitch off. Sesame seed oil. Shout out to all the Asian markets that I visited. Ah, there we go. Generously season your stir fry. Ah, fucking, why are you fucking stirring like that? I'm a savage. I'm an Aztec warrior. It's because I've been running in the Amazon. I'm hungry. Amazon runner, cheese. What else do we need? It's pretty good. I think we just about did it. We're just getting it to heat up a little bit more, but pretty much just fucked up all of the ingredients that we had to throw in, and then these are gonna be our plates. Bam, using the gimbal. We got the mashed potatoes, the kale, and we're gonna make some crab cakes with that. And the green is just for toppings. Bam, the new kitchen. Fuck, our gimbal's fucking up. Gimbal's fucking up. Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear the sizzle. I'll get it nice and hot. It's time for plating. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is our Enter the Dungeon, or the Dungeness episode. 57 cuisine. Got ourselves a nice little beet spread. We don't really have time to make too much sauce. So we kept it light and simple. Bam. Cool. So these are buttery Gouda mashed potatoes. Amazing flavor. Jump in over here. You see, got some steam coming out. You guys see that? It's good. My nephew's coming in the background. He's like, I want some too, Uncle Rishi. KSOG. Let's not forget the fucking kale. Pretty good, pretty good. So that's pretty much gonna be wrapping up our Enter the Dungeon episode 57 cuisine. And it was quite the adventure through the dungeon. I can't wait for you guys to see. Well, pretty much by the time you get here, you guys will have seen how I made these buttery Gouda mashed potatoes. They are incredible. In there. I think I did a pretty good job with our omega surf and turf stir fry. Awesome flavors, and what a better way to make use of the props that we've now obtained and to use them as serving bowls, serving plates, or bowl, whatever you want to call it. But hey, that's 57 cuisine out here in Monterey Bay. You stay classy, YouTube. I'm already getting pretty full. I got all this to put away.